Hey, welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival 1.A, the Reforged community server. I'm doing weapons testing on the Exeter by ArtemisRogue. Ran a Empyrion Reforged Eden server previously. I used a lot of ArtemisRogue designs, including the Ayamara. Haven't tried this particular one out. Also don't know how bad a Gunbad Corvette is. Technically, a Corvette should be a very small warship, but we're just going to do some weapon testing here. You might be about to watch me waste a couple of days of farming and gathering, get blown up immediately. All right, it's detected us. I'm going to start by trying to get its shields down. While ducking and dodging. Not as much of that going on as I want. They're definitely counterattacking us. Doesn't look like it hurts that bad. Once we're through the shields, we'll be using the artillery cannon to deal maximum possible damage. As many blocks as we can. Okay. Oh, that... Okay, so that is not a bad dude. That is not a strong contender here. All right. Break. Okay, so this is a pretty strong strip. I didn't do as much dodging as I might have because I quickly realized this dude was not that powerful. Don't see anyone else coming at us right now, but there are some stealth ships area, so hard to say. I'm gonna take the risk of attempting to pull this guy apart. Oh, and look, we can see all of its loot containers. Park. Keep an eye on the local map. Salvage there, and we. So far, I'd have to say, nice work. We were on the upper bridge, the suicide door flying bridge that I could manually fire. Where is? Here. Oh, here it is. Just made this ship. Very cold outside. It's pretty close to 0 Kelvin. So here we go. Here we go. Start taking a look at all of a lot of garbage. To take on Sunats, other sort of smaller Xeraxian enemy. Pursuit pull all 4 current members of our group. Get out. All right. So, like a lot of the, I mean, the generator must. Oh, Pentaxa tank's still in back though. All right, let's see if this works. Hey, all right, we're gonna set this to our. I think we should be close. Nice. Pull this thing in. Perfect. Someone else on the server is about to get one of those bad boys. I have to work on getting a salvager HVB up after this. Normally in a combat operation, we'd have somebody, if we have multiple pilots, we'd have somebody bring a carrier, and the carrier would have a ship on it that would have a tool turret, pull this thing apart, 1 or more. Solo weapons test, because if it was gonna fall on my face, I didn't want everybody to all get wrecked with me. Those shields took a little while to come down, but okay, so we need to make sure not to touch the core process, so maybe let's start. Oh man, nice. Pulling some turrets off. Left it. Hearing binging noises, so I just want to make sure we're still within range to turrets off. Heavy missile battery. That seems like that was a good pull for this ship. Okay. Oh, this is the second Empyrion video. I actually haven't even released the... Oh, hypothermia. Okay. Quick. How are you guys liking this kind of content? Probably there wasn't. So this guy, ArtemisRogue, he's included all the orders. So this is like a beginner end game ship. Server's only been up for a week, and I'm already at this point. But it's like upgradable, and he includes how to upgrade it in the ship, which is perfect. So a frigate is bigger than a Corvette. So I guess that's the next thing I need to do is start going after Periat Corvettes, or sorry, Periat frigates. I need a lot of this stuff. I mean, it's never a bad idea to have tons of steel blocks around to throw in your factory, just reuse later, but I guess I could be pulling the oxygen and fuel out of this thing again. We have a pretty big glut of that. We got plenty of extras. Honestly, the steel blocks are more useful. Got hydrogen Prometheus. So there's going to be a lot of finesse I need to learn with the Exeter. Previous ships that I've used that were ArtemisRogue, like the Ayamara, mostly use turrets. This one mostly uses regular guns, manually fired. So it requires finesse and good shooting skills, which I don't have. Previous ships were literally just like run in, let them do all the work while you spend all your time dodging using spacebar E. But not being able to do that, rough. I don't know how we're gonna make the difference up here. Clearly I had a little bit of trouble getting the lasers in, although I'd never fired those lasers in this patch. There was some lead time involved. Oh, this is really cool. It's like a missile. Obviously it doesn't actually launch a missile, but it looks like it could launch a missile. And that's kind of cool. You know, the people who designed this game, this mod pack, and the ships have to work with very limited resources. That space engine tab. Alright, so here's some... No, now that I think about it. Directly out, because I own the ship. Not it at all. I'm using a multi-tool here in block mode. Pull everything out, just in case you're wondering what I'm wandering around like a crazy person in K-Star space where it's so cold. Should be just one last run to finish up stuff out of here. Hypothermia. Very great job. They're actually watching. A lot of the people like Otto and such do excellent job. These really cool functional ships. I make hammers that look like... Oh, alien shield generator? We got a compact shield generator out of it, so take it. Oh, hey. Cargo, I'm gonna put that in my purse. Sure. This is the part of the ship that I hit with the artillery cannons from above, was this section. So I probably hit quite a bit of... Clearly the core must have been back here because the ship died instantly on that hit. Alright, I mean, it took 5 or 6 seconds for the ship to recognize it was dead. That's normal. I don't know. Might be worth disabling these. Well, no, we want the turrets, right? The turrets are pretty interesting, and I'll let Eternal probably play with them and tell me how good they are. He's enemy turrets, essentially. We can't make what we're... The guns, you have to loot them or buy them. And I don't think these are available for buying. Alright, I'm just gonna go ahead and pull my salvage core back off. I don't know if I can actually do that. Ever. But making a new one won't be a problem for me. Thanks for joining this, the weapons test of the Exeter. All around, I think it was successful. We didn't get attacked while sitting here. I'm throwing myself back on the regular bridge, not the battle bridge, because I don't know how to shoot from this angle, right? You have to be on the bridge on the top in order to shoot. There's like a cruise bridge. It's all very cool. It's bad boy. Thanks for joining me. Have a good time, Zone.